Hi, it's Jenny from Buggy Baby, and today we're taking a look at the Discovery stroller from Ickle Bubba. We're going to be taking a look at the Discovery stroller in the Max and the Prime version. So the differences between the two is the items that are included in with the pushchair. And we're taking a look at the new 2022 design. So we've got some really nice colours to look at here. We've got the teal colour and we also have the dusty pink. So let's get this open and have a look inside. And first off, I'll tell you that we're having a look at this in one of the new colourways, which is dusty pink and with a rose gold frame. So this is a new version for 2022. We retail this at £159. So let's get the box open, we'll get everything out and see what we get with it. We're taking a look at the Max version of this. So the strollers come in 3 different packages. One is just the stroller itself. One is the Max version and one is the Prime version. And the difference between the Max and Prime is the items that you get included with the stroller. So inside the box, this is how you're going to find it. So it's all packaged up nicely. We've got foam covering up the handles and we get a little glimpse there of the really lovely dusty pink colour. So I'm going to tip this out. And I can see already this is a very attractive looking pushchair. Now Ickle Bubba do already have some lovely colourways and they do this lovely rose gold frame on a few of their pushchairs. But as I said, this dusty pink colour here is a brand new one. So I'm excited to get this out of the box and have a look and see what we've got here. So included in this set, which as I said is the Max set, we have a very lovely footmuff. There's our instructions. This is going to be our rain cover. Here is our detachable bumper bar. We've got our wheels. So these look like the front wheels. And let's check if there's anything else in there. And a cup holder. So first up, we'll need to get these wheels on. So we'll open up the pushchair to do that. So here you can see we've got a little clip that's holding the frame together. So let's just take that and then get it into place. So you can see this is an umbrella fold pushchair. So if you're familiar with these already, it just folds and unfolds in exactly how you would expect an umbrella fold pushchair to do. So let's get these wheels on. Okay. We should be able to just slot them onto the frame. So let's have a go. There we are. Slot them on. Next one. There we go. Okay, so that's the wheels on. And that is what the pushchair looks like. So this pushchair is going to take your child from 6 months up until 22k. So you cannot use it from newborn. You do need to wait until your child's a little bit bigger. And I can see on first sight it's really attractive. It's got a lovely linen effect for the material. It is a very, very pretty colour, and also it looks great against the rose gold frame. And then you've got some leatherette detailing, which also goes really well with the dusty pink. So we've got the label here. I can see the handles have got the leatherette detailing, and also our bumper bar that's included does as well. So we're going to have a look at the seat unit first, and we'll take a look at the straps in a little bit of detail so I can show you how all of this works. So we can see here that the straps are going to be height adjustable. And how you do that is you release this clip from the clasp here. So you can see on the other side how it's attached. So I've released that. I'm going to pull off the shoulder pad, and then you would just slide the strap through these slots, and this is going to give you the height adjustment. So we can see now this is as high as the strap goes, and we can see here that this is as low as the strap goes. So when your child's bigger, you'd want it on this. When you first put your child in at about 6 months, you'd probably want it on the lower setting. Okay, let's get that back as it came. So we're going to put this back through the slots. Put our shoulder pad back on. And then reattach it onto the clasp. Now it is a little bit stiff when you do this, so just something to bear in mind. It's a little bit fiddly, but there we go, that's back in place. Now the nice thing about having it like this, which is quite unusual, is that it means you don't have to slot the straps through the back of the fabric, which is always fiddly to do. So this is actually a really nice way of doing it. Here we have our clasp. So we can see here, it's a 5-point harness, and you would just strap your child in by just like that. And then this little button releases the straps. You can adjust the footrest. So to do that, if you can see here, the material just gives way to a little part of the frame that's got a little button in it either side, and you push on those buttons, so you're like pulling the buttons towards you, and then that lets you adjust the footrest. So you can have it high up when they're smaller and they need a little bit of leg support, and then as they grow bigger you can just move that down. The pushchair has 3 recline positions, so it has an upright, which it's on now, a recline, and then the lie flat or a sleeping position. So I'll show you how to use that. If we spin the pushchair around, on the back of the frame we have this mechanism here, and what you're going to do is push up this black half circle, and then that releases the frame, and then it just drops down into place. There we go. So this is it on its lowest recline. So if your child wanted to nap, this would be the perfect position to have it on. And then if I show you it midway, that's it midway on the recline position. So that's position 2. And then show you again it upright. That is the upright position. Now the material of the seat is like it's a linen effect. It's quite soft and it's quite padded as well. So it looks really comfortable for your child. You can of course use the seat liner that comes included on your seat unit, which I'll show you later, which is lovely. But you'd be perfectly fine to not have a seat liner on it because the fabric already looks really comfortable for your child. So we'll take a look at the hood next. So if we pull this down, let's see the size of it. Okay, so that's a really good size hood, and you've got this extra piece here which is just going to help keep the sun out of your child's eyes, especially when they're lying flat in there. So it's a little bit flimsy, the hood, but it's exactly as I would expect on a stroller of this type, but it's a really good size. As well as that, you've got a peekaboo part here with a mesh on it, which is really great when it's hot because it just lets the airflow go through. And we also have a very handy pocket in there as well. Taking a look at the basket, it is a very small basket. But one of the advantages to it is it's got quite high sides, so anything you put in there should be quite safe. You're not going to be able to fit an awful lot in there, but it will keep your essentials in there. You will be able to put maybe a little jacket in there or something like that. Whilst we're down here, this is the brake, so I'll show you how that works. You just push your foot down on it, and that brings the bar down, and that keeps the pushchair in place. And then using your foot, you just click that back up. Before we take a look at the included accessories, I'm just going to show you how to fold this down, just in case you've not used an umbrella fold one before. They're very easy to do. What you'll need to do is, using your foot, you're going to push up this mechanism here and you'll hear it click. And then using your foot again on this part, You push your foot down, at the same time you're going to push the stroller forward. There we go. That's it in its folded position, so you can see this is going to be really easy to store. You're not going to have any problems popping this in the boot. You're not going to have any problems storing this at home. If you're using it when you're traveling, it's going to be really easy just to get it up and down and store it in a small space. So we're going to get this back up. It's got a little clip which automatically clips the frame in place. You can see we've got a little handle here, so you can carry it around with you. And I'm going to put it back up now, so undo the clip. Using the handles, you pull it out into place, and then you use this mechanism again, put your foot down on it, and then it clicks back into place. So as I said earlier in the review, this is the max version of the pushchair. If you wanted to, you can just buy the regular version, and that will include a rain cover with it, but you won't get the extra accessories of the foot muff and the cup holder. So if we take a look at this foot muff, this is really nice. It's such lovely quality. What you have in it is a seat liner as well as a foot muff, so it's all in one. So you can actually detach, using the zip, the foot liner part. And there you have the seat liner. And if you can see here, we've got the gaps for your straps to go through. There we are. So you can actually have that in the seat at all times, and it's a velvet material. It's incredibly soft. In fact, I would like to sit on one of these. So your child is going to be very comfortable in that. So you can decide to keep this on all the time. You might choose just to use it in slightly colder months. Perhaps when it's hotter, you might not want them sitting on such a thick fabric. But this is a really, really lovely liner. And as I said, it then converts into a foot muff, where you've got this zip part here. This is nicely padded, plenty thick enough to keep your child warm. We'll just strap this, zip this round. And you've got these little poppers here, so you can extend it out even further if you wish to. You've got the detachable bumper bar. This is in that leatherette detailing, so you might choose to have this, you might choose not to. Some people like to have a bumper bar. You can wrap a toy around it. Might make your child feel a bit more secure. Personal choice whether you have that or not. That's included with the regular pushchair as well. So with the Max package, you also get a little cup holder. It's quite a small cup holder. I'd say that's probably for your child's drink, not yours, but that just pops onto the frame. And then the rain cover, you would get that with the regular pushchair as well as the Max package, but it's nice to have a rain cover included, because what it means is you actually have in this Max package everything you need to get started. So this pushchair weighs 7K, which is really light. It is really easy to push. You've got the swivel wheels at the front, which makes it really easy to maneuver it. They are plastic wheels, so you don't have to worry about any punctures or anything like that. The only thing with a plastic wheel is they aren't as great for off-road, but this is absolutely perfect for a built-up urban area, for shopping, anything like that, taking on holiday. You can lock the wheels, so if you were going to go over bumpier terrain, you would just lock the wheels using these. That would keep the wheels in place. Say if you were dragging it through sand or anything like that, that might be when you want to lock them. But overall, it is very nice to push. You can even push it one-handed. The leatherette handles make it really nice to handle for you as well. And it feels incredibly light. Overall, this is a really nice stroller. It's a reasonable price considering that you get the foot muff and the seat liner included. And I really, really like this liner and foot muff. It's just so comfortable. It's really attractive looking, and it's going to be really useful as well. I absolutely love the colour, and I love the detailing with the rose gold and also the leatherette detailing. It's really easy to push, it's really easy to get up and down, and it's very, very light. We're having a look at this in the Prime package. So there are 3 different versions available of the Discovery stroller. The regular version, which is just the stroller itself. the Max version, which has a few different accessories included with it, and the Prime version, which also includes some accessories as well. The Prime retails at £199.99, and the one we're taking a look at is in the teal colourway with a black frame, and this is one of Ickle Bubba's new versions for 2022. So I'm going to have a look inside the box and show you what we get in there and what's included in the package. So this is an umbrella fold pushchair, and you can use this from 6 months until your child reaches 22 kilograms. Let's get this out. Okay, so as I said, this is one of the new versions for 2022. So teal is one of their new colourways, and I can already see this is a really attractive colour. If we get it all the way out, you can see what we've got included in this package. So first off is the rain cover. Here we have a foot muff and a seat liner all in one. This is a cup holder. And also in the box, you can reach to the bottom. There we go. This is a parent organiser which attaches to the pushchair, and also a travel bag, so your pushchair can go inside of that if you're travelling around with it. We also have the bumper bar, and here are our front wheels which we're going to attach. There we go. So to attach them, we'll need to open up the frame, and if you can see here, there's a clip which holds the frame in place when it's folded down. So we're just going to undo that and then bring the pushchair up. And then we can pop these front wheels on. Now, a good thing here is the back wheels are already attached. That saves us a job. And with our front swivel wheels, we'll just be able to pop them on to the frame and they will click into place. There we go. So let's bring this up. Okay. And that is your pushchair ready to go. Now I can see on first sight this is a very attractive pushchair. It's a lovely linen effect material in teal, and we've got a matte black frame. We've also got some lovely leatherette detailing here in black. So we've got the little Ickle Bubba badge. If we have a look around here, you can see that the handles are in the same leatherette detailing, and also our detachable bumper bar also is in black leatherette. So it's very smart looking. So I'm going to start off having a look at the seat unit. So first of all, I can see on the seat unit that we have straps that are able to go into 3 different positions. So that's always really useful to be able to height adjust your straps depending on the size of your child. Now, normally you would have to put the straps through the material, but unusually with this one, you don't have to do that. So you've got these loops here, which the strap gets threaded through. And what that means is you don't have all the fuss and hassle of taking the straps out and pushing them through the material of the pushchair. So that's a really nice feature. It makes it very easy to use. So to move these and adjust them, what you'll need to do is on the clasp here, you can see that this is detachable. So we need to get this out. It's quite stiff, so you might find it a little bit fiddly, but it's perfectly doable. And then we're going to remove the shoulder pad, and then you can just bring this strap through the loops to get it to the height that you want it to be. So this is the highest height, so when your child is larger, this is where you're going to want it. And this is obviously on the lowest one, so it's going to sit on their shoulders just there. To put it back into place, you would just pop the strap back through the shoulder. Sorry, put it through here first, actually. Pop it through the loops. There we go. Okay, and then you get your shoulder pad, pop that through. There we are. And then you would reattach it back onto the main clasp of the pushchair. Now, to fasten your child in, here is the clasp. So you would push this button in to release the straps, and then to strap them in, you would just pop it into place like so, and it clicks back into position. What you can also do with the seat unit is you can adjust the leg support. So to do that, if you have a look here, we've got a little opening in the fabric, and this is a little button that we push on either side to make that leg adjustment work. So what you would do is push it in towards you, and you'd feel it release the leg adjustment, and then you just bring it down, and then to do the same, to bring it up, just push it back up. So what that means is when your child is a little bit smaller, they might want a little bit of support for their legs. You can have it up. As they grow bigger, you can adjust it down for them. The material is nicely padded. It's fairly soft, and it's also really attractive. It's such a nice colour. And normally on a stroller like this, I would always kind of suggest that a seat liner would make it more comfortable for your child. You wouldn't necessarily need to use a seat liner here, although with this Prime package, you do get a very beautiful velvet seat liner included, which obviously would make it incredibly comfortable for your child. But if you didn't want to use that, or perhaps you're looking at just buying the regular version of this that doesn't include the foot muff, your child would be comfortable enough without it. Next up, I'm going to show you how the seat reclines. So there are 3 different positions available for your child with this stroller. If we spin it round, we can see on the back here of this frame, this is how we're going to release the seat and put it into the recline position. So you've got like this half circle part here, which you're going to push up, and then that will let the seat drop into position. So just turn it around so you can see again. This is it upright. This is it on recline. And then this is the position with it dropped all the way down. So if they wanted a nap, this would probably be the perfect position for them. And you can see they've got plenty of room in there as well. It's quite a long seat, so it's going to give them plenty of room and make sure they're perfectly comfortable when they're napping when you're on your travels. The recline part of this is also really easy to use. Very simple to adjust it, and you'll be able to do that when your child is in the seat as well. So let's have a look at the hood. Let's pull this to. Okay, it's a really good size hood. It is fairly flimsy, but that is what I would expect of a stroller of this type. But it's a really nice size, and it's lovely that you've got this extra bit of material here, which is just going to help keep the sun out of your child's eyes. So that is a really nice feature. As well as that, on the hood, we have got a peekaboo unit, which has got mesh material, which is perfect in the summer months, just to help let the air go through and keep your child cooler. And we also have on here a very handy pocket. Right, whilst we're down here, let's have a look at the brakes. So this is a very simple brake system. You would use your foot to push the brake on. So you would just push it down, and then that clicks the bar into place, and that is what makes the brake work. And to release the brake, you just push that back up using your foot, and then you are on the move again. Having a look at the basket down here, it is quite a small basket. You've got quite high sides, so things should hopefully be nice and secure in there, but it is quite small. You won't fit that much in there. You'll get your essentials in there, but probably not much else. We'll have a look at the fold now. So this is, as I said, an umbrella fold pushchair, and it folds in exactly the same way as every umbrella pushchair that you've seen or that you've had. So to do that, what you're going to do is release this mechanism here with your foot. So you're going to push it up using your foot, and you'll hear a little click and you'll see that the frame has moved. And then this part here, we're going to put our foot on it, and at the same time using the handles we're going to push the pushchair forward to collapse it, and there you have it folded. So this is a very light pushchair. It weighs in at 7 kilograms, so it's very, very light, and you're easily going to be able to store this in your car boot, at home, wherever it is you need to store it, because it's so small. It's also, with it being so light, has this very useful carry handle here, so you can carry it around while you're on your travels. And this lock here automatically goes into place on the frame so that everything stays in place if you were to carry it around with you. When you're ready to bring the pushchair back into position, you would unlock the frame, flick it up using the handles, and then using your foot on this black plate here that we used when we opened it, you just pop it down into position and you've got it back into place. The wheels are plastic tyres, which means they can't get any punctures or anything like that. The only thing you need to bear in mind with a plastic tyre is, although you can use them on any terrain, they aren't the best type of tyre to use on off-road. You can lock the wheels as well, the front swivel wheels, which will help you if you're on bumpier terrain, maybe some cobblestones. It's also really great if you're on the beach. You can lock them into position. It will help you drag the pushchair through. But as I said, this is not great for off-road, but really, really good for built-up urban areas. So absolutely perfect if you're living in a town, if you want to use it for shopping, if you want to take it travelling with you, it would be great. Now, with this Prime package, you get this really lovely foot muff and seat liner. It's all in one included. Okay, so the foot liner part is detachable with a zip, so you can take it all the way off, and you can just use the seat liner part if that's what you want to do. So you can see here we've got little gaps for our straps to go through, so you can fit it on really nicely to the seat unit. And this is a velvet material. It is so soft. Your child is going to love this. I mean, you'll probably love it as well, giving it a nice stroke. It's absolutely lovely. So this is a really nice extra to have in this package, and it does make it well worth the extra money that you're paying to get the Prime package as well. It's really nice quality, and it's lovely that you've got the detachable foot muff part as well. The foot muff itself is very padded. It's going to add lots of warmth to your child on a cold day. And you can see here that we've got these poppers, so you can bring it down and you can put it up as well. So smart. And honestly, if you could feel this now, it is absolutely lovely. As I said, we also get some other extras with this package. So as well as our lovely foot muff and seat liner, you get a parent organiser, which you can attach to the frame of your pushchair. You get a travel bag, which is going to fit your pushchair in if you're taking it around on your travels. And you also get a cup holder. It is a small cup holder. I would say that's for your child's drink and not yours. And included is the rain cover and the bumper bar. This also comes with the regular version of this pushchair, so it's not an extra that comes with the Prime. This is just as standard with the stroller. It is really easy to push. The swivel wheels really help to make the manoeuvrability great on it. It's incredibly light. As I said, it only weighs 7 so it is a very light pushchair. And it's going to be so easy for you to use this with how easy it is to manoeuvre. And just to make it more comfortable for you, the leatherette handles do make it really comfortable for the parent to push. I would say this is a really great stroller. I absolutely love the fabric on it, the colour of it, the linen effect of it, and the footmuff and the seat liner are really nice. They're such nice quality. It feels so nice. So I would really say this is a great package to have. It's fairly basic. There's not many frills on it as such, but it does absolutely everything you need it to do. So I wanted to show you the difference between the Prime and the Max with the Discovery stroller. So there's two different packages that you can get, the Max package and the Prime package, and you can also purchase a stroller as it is, which is just the regular package. So with the regular, you will get the bumper bar and the rain cover. If you were to go for the Max, which is £159, you would also get the lovely seat liner with the footmuff attached and a cup holder. If you decided to go for the Prime package, which retails at £199, not only would you get the seat liner with the footmuff and the cup holder, you would also get included a storage bag. So this fits your whole stroller in. So if you're traveling around with it, you can pop it in there. And you also get this parent organiser, which you can attach to your pushchair. So the only difference between buying the Prime or the Max are these two items here, the storage bag and the parent organiser. Other than that, they're exactly the same. They're the same strollers. There's no difference in them at all. If you didn't want any of the extras, you just go for the regular one. And that, as I said, will still give you a rain cover and a bumper bar. So that is the Discovery stroller from Ickle Bubba. It weighs in at about 7 kilograms, nice and light. It's going to take your baby from 6 months up until 22 kilograms. So it's got quite a lot of usage in it. And there are various packages to choose from. It's a really nice stroller. Both the colourways, as you can see, are really attractive. It's very easy to assemble, it's really easy to manoeuvre, and it's really easy to put up and down. If you need any more information at all, you can go on to buggybaby.co.uk.